Oh my God.
Yeah, I came in the chat and I was like, I had to let them know that I'm not with Trump or Kamala.
Right.
But
make that clear.
You know what I'm saying? Because they had threw my ass right in the oh, you're a Trump fan, you're MAGA and all that shit. I'm
nah,
like,
bro, like I just need to know what these motherfuckers is talking about because I'm an American.
But they got to talking about the part where they was lying about motherfuckers ain't eating people, dogs, and cats. and I was like, bro, I seen a video of the police having a flashlight in a bitch mouth. She had meow all in her teeth.
Hey, man.
Cat hair and everything, man. You can't tell me what. I saw the nigga walking up the street. The nigga had the duck by the feet. Nigga, he's
all right. So Pete, I don't know if that lady with the cat was Haitian, but that nigga with that goose was 1000% Haitian.
That lady looked like she might have been Hispanic or something.
I'm not sure, but I read up on her, and apparently she's been a resident of the county, I think, since 2011 or something. I think that's what I read. But outside of all of that, there are people making reports talking about how motherfuckers is going to the lake and they killing Canadian geese. Mm-hmm. Like they chopping their fucking heads off and walking back to the crib with the body like a bag of Chick-fil-A.
That's crazy.
Now, yeah. Then they say it's motherfuckers making report. I think it was like reports of 20,000 Haitians that have been in Springfield.
Man, listen, can I send a message out to the Haitians?
Man, I guess, bro. Do we care?
I just because on this part right here, I feel like this is where the civilians that's from there is slipping. Like, why ain't nobody pulled cuz aside and said, listen, man, I know they giving you money. It's a 5-star restaurant down there. They'll pluck that motherfucker. They'll put that bitch together for you. You ain't got to walk down there to that bitch.
It's a nigga that will roast a whole fucking duck from you on Main Street.
What are you
he'll
doing?
Do it for you.
Are you walking down there to go get that motherfucker? You know you get you a raw duck off Amazon, come straight to your house. What are you doing?
Hey, you want to know what's crazy about that, bro?
What?
Where was that at?
It was in Springfield, Ohio. That's what they saying this shit is happening.
Springfield, Ohio.
Now the cat was in Canton, but the goose. Yeah, the cat was in Canton, but the goose, that's in Springfield.
Like even
didn't the Simpsons live in Springfield?
Yes.
That's crazy.
But the crazy,
I don't know if it's technically Ohio though, but yeah, they live in Springfield.
Even in Canton, like why ain't nobody tell this lady if you want you some good cat dog, it's a Chinese restaurant around the corner. They'll put some orange shit on that shit. And that's gonna be slamming. What are you doing?
Oh man.
Why ain't nobody putting these folks on to the nice things that's going on in the city? Hey, you ain't gotta do that.
But see, that's what get on my nerves about Donald Trump, bro. Like the nigga, he'll say some shit, bro, and he'll be right, but the way he say shit, like he is a misquoting motherfucker, bro. Like you remember when they were tearing down all the national monuments and shit like that, and they asked him how he felt about it, and then it was like, hey, you keep tearing down those monuments, you gonna repeat your history. And motherfuckers like, oh, this nigga saying we going back to slavery. What Donald Trump meant to say was, if you forget your history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's an actual quote. Mm-hmm. Also, y'all remember when he had the debate with Joe Biden and he told Joe, I know more about wind than you do. It kills all the birds. Y'all remember that stupid ass shit? He said, I know more about wind than you do. So it's bad for the environment, kills all the birds. He was talking about windmills. And oddly enough, windmills kill more birds than anything else. Mm-hmm. But Donald Trump, I'm positive this nigga don't take notes. I'm positive he out there freestyling at every fucking debate. Nigga. And y'all watched the debates last night?
Man, that nigga was in there freestyling like Lil Flip.
Oh my God, bro.
I seen clips. I really just didn't.
Bro, Kamala Harris ain't just no goofy ass bitch. Like, you can't do that with no woman like her.
Man,
you got to be prepared, and boy, she was ready for his ass.
Man, I got notes and everything for this shit because, first of all, I ain't no hating ass nigga. Kamala Harris won last night.
Cooked my boy.
But hey,
Cooked his shit.
But I think she only won because we so used to seeing this bitch doing drunk babble. And that hoe wasn't doing none of that shit last night. It wasn't none of that cackling and shit that she was doing.
Oh no, she was all bitch. She was straight business, no nonsense last night, boy.
You could tell she been in the gym with Barack Obama, and he done took that bottle from that bitch. He said, "Bitch, you better not fuck this up." And she went in there and did her job.
No, Kamala been putting up some jumpers, boy. She been shooting 2,000 a day preparing for this shit.
Yeah,
she was ready.
But also, I still don't. She still ain't say shit that make me believe she got nah.
Well, see, this is the thing. This is just my opinion on what happened at the debate. Now, motherfuckers who voting for Kamala, they watched her tear Trump a new asshole last night. The motherfuckers who voting for Trump, they pretty much watched a one versus three debate. Mm-hmm. And anybody who undecided, I think they still undecided. I don't think the needle moved in any direction for either one of them last night, just based off of how that shit went, bro. And I honestly think that it's the moderator's fault. Like, if Kamala had did that against neutral moderators, I think it'd have been no question. Like, oh yeah, she with the shit. But bro, they was on Trump ass last night, bro. Like, fact checking him in real time while not doing the same thing for Kamala at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this segment of Did You Know? Did you know that female moderator was an AKA?
No, you lying, bro. You just made
sir.
Oh wow.
Hey, check it, sir.
You just made that up.
The internet is right in front of you.
What? Bro, hey man,
AKA.
I'm getting to the point to where I like these Did You Know segments. You're gonna have to do this every episode from now on.
Nigga,
so just be ready.
I found that out this morning because look, when I was looking at the debate, I seem to have a discernment of judgment on motherfuckers. So okay. I'm sitting here looking at the white dude, and I'm like, might be compromised. No, it's a white boy.
Oh, definitely compromised, bro. I checked his stats. His coverage on Kamala Harris is 100% positive, and his coverage on Donald Trump is 93% negative.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but when I looked at the bitch though, yeah, and then I just kept telling myself, I just kept looking at her every time. Like the first 5 minutes, I just kept looking. I was like, it's something about this bitch. I don't know what it is, but it's something about this bitch, man.
You know, side note, I didn't watch the debate at all. I kind of seen clips and heard people talk about it. It's something that they did mention was when Kamala came onto the stage, I think they said she was trying to play it like how Trump was going to play it, to see if he was going to walk over and shake hands, but he went straight to the podium. So she walked over to him and extended her hand and
introduced herself to that nigga like they had never met before.
Bro, that right there shows a level of respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think
bro, Trump didn't. He didn't look at her ass he didn't look at her ass the entire debate last night. Didn't look at her once.
Man, honestly, Trump looked like a fucking weasel last night. If you ask me,
he looked bad, bro.
Because
he looked bad.
The stuff he could have said. He
did not say none of it.
Who the fuck told you to come in this motherfucker? That's the first time I ever seen Trump get in front of the microphone and be on some weasel shit like he ain't.
But that's because he's only had to debate against bitch ass niggas, and that's including Hillary Clinton. Like,
man, hey, hold on, we ain't finna do that. Kamala Harris ain't nothing special. Like,
hold on, I understand that. I understand what you're saying, but she's not an idiot in comparison to Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she seems to be more versed in that type of setting, being that she is an attorney or whatever.
No, nigga.
See, she's not going for that. She's not going for that traditional Donald Trump shit. She's not going.
Type of debate
nigga, listen. What you saw last night was
setting.
You saw Barack Obama 2.0 last night. That's all it was, bro. She was trained up. That's all.
Look, I don't like speculating. I seen the rumors. I'm not gonna roll with it yet, but y'all see motherfuckers talking about her earring was like a earpiece. Y'all seen people talking about that?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that ear though, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not bullshitting. When she came out and I seen the way that she was talking, I was like, man, this bitch might have an earpiece on. Like, nigga, what the fuck? So I was looking at that earring, but I really wasn't in it like that. But I was like, if it is an earpiece, it wasn't that ear. It was on that other ear that was covered up. I never saw that other ear.
Was her replies like instant, or did she take time?
Well, let's keep it a bean. Kamala Harris didn't really answer any questions direct. Like neither one of them did.
Now one of them.
Like she didn't answer any questions direct. They asked her what the first question was. I can't remember exactly what the first question was, but she went on about how she grew up poor and she was friends with rape victims and shit like that. Had nothing to do with the question at all.
Oh, she's trying to gain the heart of America.
She played on everybody's emotions. That's why
she was playing on the emotions like a motherfucker, for sure.
She did Barack Obama last night. She wasn't nothing but this wasn't nothing. You ain't see nothing but Barack Obama with that pussy he always wanted in between his legs. That wasn't nothing but Barack Obama. He finally got him he finally got him a piece of pussy. He finally got some titties in a wig. That was Barack Obama, man.
She definitely cooked like Barack would have cooked against Donald Trump in that debate, man. But the
nigga, look. That's one thing for sure. Donald Trump don't want no debate with Barack Obama. Barack Obama definitely smoking.
Lee here, yeah.
That nickel slick nigga right there.
You lucky. He never had to face Barack, bro. That wasn't gonna happen.
Cause nigga, Barack
too sharp.
Barack way too sharp.
Barack Obama been still in the White House, nigga, since he left.
And also, to be a nigga in that type of position, you gotta be quick on your feet. Like, you gotta be quick on your feet. Like, you can't be lacking. You gotta catch all the stuff that them white folks try to throw at you and go.
Rock sharp now. He's sharp.
Yes,
he's sharp. Motherfucker sharp.
That's a nickel slick nigga, boy.
But back to the fact checking and shit, man. That whole when she said that for the January 6th shit, talking about Donald Trump said there were good people on both sides, bro. He never said that shit. Like, it's been fact checked, it's been debunked. Like, the fact that they even brought it up, they know that it's been debunked, and they didn't say anything to her in real time about it. He never said that shit. It never happened.
You talking about the June 6th of this year?
No, when they invaded the White House.
The Capitol.
Yeah, when they invaded the Capitol, excuse me.
What was going on at that time?
Bro, I really don't know. The motherfuckers was tripping.
Man, I really don't know how it started, how it finished. I just know a white bitch got shot, got killed.
What's her name? Ashley Babbitt or some shit?
Yeah, Ashley Babbitt. Just a bunch of white on white crime.
That's really what it was, Screw. White on white crime.
That's all it was. That's why I ain't really know what happened. I ain't know nothing about it. When I heard about it, they was like, oh shit, some white folks stormed the building. I say sound about right.
And bro, they was walking through that bitch. Like, motherfucker was sitting in the Oval Office taking pictures and everything. All the motherfuckers who was on camera got arrested too, by the way.
Man, nigga walked out that bitch with Nancy Pelosi fucking laptop.
Bro, what the fuck were you thinking?
Sir, you're definitely going to jail.
You going to jail, boy.
Man, they was taking pictures in niggas' offices and shit, lounging. They was all
you see that motherfucker in the Oval Office with his feet on the desk?
Wilding.
What the fuck wrong with you, man?
No, don't say the Oval Office, though. That was not the White House. They shot them niggas.
No.
They just shot them niggas.
Oh, yeah. But, bro, they was tripping. But all of the shit that they say Donald Trump was saying at these rallies and shit, bro, like, it's been debunked. He never said that shit.
But they know that people, the average listener that's listening to the debate, people that they want to vote, they ain't fact checking nothing.
Hell no, and that's why they was fact checking Trump in real time.
Yeah, like
He's so fucking stupid. Like that shit that he said about the abortions, the late term abortions, motherfuckers being aborted in 9 months at the 9th month, or kids being aborted after they're born.
Wait,
Trump,
what?
Yes, the Virginia governor, he was on a radio station and he was talking about kids that are being born that was being aborted, but they know they had to have the kid, and they said that they would have a conversation at that time with the parents to decide what they were going to do, and if the parents still wanted to abort the child, they would let it down on the table. They wouldn't provide it with any nourishment, and they would just let the kid naturally die on the table. Like, this is a real clip that's circulating, but Donald Trump just not fucking smart enough to say, why don't y'all ask the Virginia governor what the fuck he talking about? I didn't make this up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't make it up.
And another thing too, not just in Virginia, the same thing going on in Minnesota. And who's the fucking governor of Minnesota?
Who is the governor of Minnesota?
Kamala Harris running mate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And this bitch talking about that's a lie. Hell, you talking to the nigga that's doing the shit right now. He with you right now.
Hold on. Did y'all see that shit that came out that was saying that the day before the debate that Kamala Harris was going to approve gender reassignment surgery for immigrants who were in prison?
Man, I seen that shit, man. That's been
real thing.
They didn't even bring it, Screws. They didn't even bring that up at the debate. Nobody said a fucking word about it. I'm gonna tell you how this shit went, bro. Second half of the debate.
Trump did bring that up. Trump did.
Yeah,
Trump
right over. They scaled right over.
Yeah, they said that. No, they just said that he was lying and it wasn't true, and they went by. Nigga, Trump said that shit on my mom. Cause when he said it, I was like, what the fuck? And then I was looking at social media too and how everybody else was responding and shit. And niggas was like, what the fuck? This nigga just making shit up. Woo, woo, woo. I didn't know nothing about the shit, so I ain't really, care too much about.
Bro, that news broke. That news broke the day before the debates.
That's insane.
Bro, pretty much how the debate went, it was like, Donald Trump, why don't you tell us why you're a piece of shit? Thank you, Donald Trump. Kamala, what do you think about Donald Trump being a piece of shit?
Like, that shit so crazy, nigga. Like, when they asked that nigga why he be bringing up Kamala Harris race and all that shit, man, he was supposed to smoke that segment right there.
And he crumbled. He was like, I don't care what she is. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't care about that.
See, he was right for saying that, but how I would have played
that's it?
I would have played it like shit. I would have played it like shit. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? But then I would have looked at it and been like, but since y'all brought it up, are you black?
And
put on spot.
And that would have put on the spot and crushed her. She would, cause nigga, she still didn't answer. Ray G said it in the text message. All she had to do was say she was a black woman.
Yeah, just be like, Donald Trump, like, you fucking tripping. I'm a strong black woman.
And nigga, she would have won. She would have won.
They ought to know she not black with all this immigrant talk.
No, bro, they don't care. That's the thing about it. Anybody that know how to use a damn smartphone and use the internet can look this shit up, bro. She's not black. Her daddy is only Jamaican because he was born in Jamaican. Her mama is West Indian. Her daddy is East Indian, nigga. He just was born in Jamaica. That's like a nigga in America. We know this nigga Chinese. His people are Chinese, but he was born here.
Yeah, Asian American.
He an Asian American. Her daddy is a West Indian Jamaican.
So he a Genian? Never mind. No, Ray G, edit that.
The fuck? Like, no, like this shit. That shit be crazy to me when I be seeing people, like when I was talking about when I was in Buddy chat room earlier, man, like just sitting there looking at the people and how they just go with anything. Like, nigga, like when Donald Trump, when they said that Donald Trump was lying about the people eating the pets and shit, right? When I first heard about that, the first thing came to my mind, oh, hell no, they fucking lying. So guess what I did? I went and looked it up. This shit sounds so crazy. I gotta go look this up. Same thing when they was talking about them niggas in Aurora taking over the apartment complexes. It sounded so crazy. I had to look it up. But people will sit there and be like, man, that nigga lying. That shit sound crazy. And they'll say that he lying and they'll just go with it. Like, go look it up yourself. If you look it up yourself, you will see yourself.
Y'all see the nigga that was at, I think he was at City Hall in Ohio on August 27th, talking about how the motherfuckers was killing geese and how they can't drive and they keep flipping cars over in the middle of the street and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas flipping cars over in the middle of the street.
Hell yeah.
You know how I seen that? You know how I seen that?
These immigrants running into your house.
Do you know how I seen that video?
How is that?
It was on X. Guess who shared the video?
Elon
Musk.
Yeah, he's not too big on Kamala.
But
at all.
I'm gonna keep it real.
He didn't say anything about Kamala. He just shared the fucking video.
I'm gonna keep it real.
No, you gotta see what he said.
All these niggas out here that's caping for a woman to be in leadership, they trying to follow a woman. I don't respect no nigga like that. I ain't vouching to be following up behind no motherfucking woman, be led by no motherfucking woman. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They can call a nigga womanizer, whatever. If you a grown ass man out here caping for Kamala and you want her to be your leader, I'm looking at you sideways.
Bro, it worried me so much how she was looking at Trump like rolling her eyes and shit. I'm like, damn man, this nigga gonna do that shit to Vladimir Putin and he gonna blow all this shit up. She gonna be talking to Vladimir Putin. He gonna say something she don't like. She gonna start rolling her eyes and smirking and shit.
But you know what's crazy though, Ray G? When she get in the office, that's all she got to do. That's all she trying to do is get in the office. All that shit gonna stop. All that neck rolling, all that shit gonna stop, nigga. Cause nigga, she's in character. And she's in character and she been playing this character the whole time. I thought Donald Trump was gonna break that character last night, but he couldn't. His character
could not, bro. He got her ass, boy. I mean, he could not get her ass, bro. She got him. I'm talking about belittled that nigga, called him weak, all type of shit.
Yep.
Bro, screw. She was talking crazy to this dude, bro.
And nigga, she had notes and shit. And then word on the street is, and I won't put it past them because they did it with Hillary Clinton. They say that Kamala had the fucking questions the day before the debate. Kamala already had the questions, so she already knew what the questions was gonna be. So them notes that she had up there, that probably was all notes. That man, the way that woman was talking, she ain't never presented herself this well. I've never seen this.
She got her shit off.
I've never seen this woman articulate and conduct herself this well. It just don't happen. I ain't seen it happen. But
yeah, you said that one of the people that asked the question was the AKA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she had that cheat sheet.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't. Oh man, she beat him. Wish she did beat him or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna fucking matter because nigga, she was still in there kicking that babble and a whole lot of word salad. She still didn't answer no questions. I didn't hear no policy from now one of them. I heard a whole bunch of fucking ideas and concepts.
Did they bring up homelessness?
None of that. They didn't talk about education. They didn't talk about healthcare. They didn't talk about childcare. They didn't talk about a whole bunch of shit.
Y'all see that she was talking about banning fracking again, saying that she was gonna ban frack. I mean, they're saying that she's not going to ban fracking.
Lie.
But she, all right. And for those who don't know what fracking is, like hydraulic fracturing or fracking, it's pretty much oil and gas drilling across the country. But the reason why people are worried about it is because it can poison groundwater, it can pollute surface water, it can threaten wildlife and shit like that. And people in Pennsylvania have really been worried about it. And she did a conference where a woman asked her directly. She was talking about the health concerns and they asked Kamala what she plans on doing about fracking, and she said there's no question, I'm 1000% against fracking. I'm banning fracking. She said last night that she's not going to.
You talking about the oil industry?
Yes, revolution. Like fracking is revolutionizing oil and gas drilling across the country, bro.
And guess what?
Like what I did.
Yeah, basically drilling for oil.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
Like $1 billion industry.
That's $1 trillion industry, boy.
No, she
gonna do
I'm about
that?
to say, hey.
Nigga,
She's not going to, Scrooge.
Look,
She just doing that in motherfuckers' face, saying yes, I'm gonna ban fracking. No, and then last night she
A lot of
said,
people without a job, bro. Making some good money.
Scrooge, listen to me. Last night she said in the debates that no, I'm not going to ban fracking. I'm not going to.
Hey, real talk though, if they do it, they need to do it in some areas in Texas and a couple of them areas up north, dog.
She already said that she's not going to ban it.
They got this clear gas called H2S that'll kill you.
Yep.
If you smell it, it's too late. This one nigga went and died, and then his wife went and checked on him. She went to the office where he was, and then she died while the kids was in the car. Like that gas only gives you so long to live, and it's here and it's in Texas, and it's a couple of them a couple other states up north that got it as well. So I can see that, but they need to just test the ground levels first before they just try to kill these niggas' jobs.
Man, that bitch gonna turn around and she gonna flip again, and she gonna try to get rid of that fracking shit, because these are the main motherfuckers pushing for EV shit. Electrical everything. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about the oil and all that shit. They trying to get rid of that shit because they trying to electrify every goddamn thing. So you can't tell me that, nigga, your whole plan been what they call that shit? The climate control and the
climate change,
the electric cars and all that shit. That been your whole motherfucking fight. So now you saying you gonna have to get rid of frack. If you finna do that, that means you finna get rid of frack. You finna get rid of the oil, right?
Yeah, you talking about climate change? Fracking is pretty much air pollution and water contamination. That's basically what that shit is. That's what it does.
I be sitting there looking at people like, dog, y'all ain't following the breadcrumbs. Like y'all just, so fuck what happened yesterday. Fuck what they said yesterday and what they've been doing yesterday. It's just, motherfucker can say, well, yeah, man, you just worry about today.
Like you,
man, come on, man.
You directly contradicting yourself in the same debate. I'm focusing on climate change and pollution, but I'm not banning fracking. Which one is it?
Come on, man.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know, you know what's crazy? Motherfuckers don't even know what fracking is. Mm-hmm. That's why y'all just listening to this shit and just like rolling with it, because you're not doing no research. You don't even know what the fuck fracking is.
And didn't bother to look.
And didn't even bother to just make one just Google the word fracking. Like, just Google it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, climate change, nigga, we've been 8 or 9 years away from climate change, Armageddon, for the past 40, 50 years, nigga. Like,
man, listen, boy.
I don't know.
Shit crazy, man. That was devastating. And watching that shit last night stamped it for me. The only motherfucker, because both of them won. If you ask me, shit, everybody that was in that building and all the politicians and shit, all the politicians won, nigga. Us as the people, we lost. Everybody, like, that's what I said, bro, because didn't nobody, like, I don't think the needle moved in any direction, but it just let us know last night, hey, man, we fucked up out here. Like, this shit gonna be bad. And let me say this to the people that's going in that motherfucker to vote for the same. Listen, if you going to vote for the same people that got everybody in the position that we in today, all right, cool. I ain't gonna need much switch you about that. Cool, go ahead. Because a nigga like me is prepared how I go either way. If we gonna live a good life around this bitch, cool. If we gonna shoot each other, cool. I don't give a fuck.
We just need people to wake up, dog.
But listen, let me say this though. What I ain't finna sit up there and just tolerate from you bitch ass niggas and you hoe ass hoes that's gonna go in there and do that. When that shit hit the fan,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, because that's exactly what the fuck happens every single time.
When people start getting shot, because nigga, this shit going to violence, bro. We so divided, nigga. The violence finna start. So nigga, when they get violent and niggas getting shot outside behind this stupid ass shit and all this, you know what I'm saying? You do what I do. You grab your gun, you strap that bitch, you strap your long gun to your back, you get your handgun, you get your shit together, you come outside and you get down like me, nigga. Cause that's
he
what
going
your
out
ass
like
told.
Rick from Walking Dead.
Man, let me tell you something. I mean this. I've always been a strange dude, a peculiar individual. Man, you know how many times I done thought about shit like this? Man, I've been ready for shit like this since I was a teenager, boy.
You know, The Walking Dead wasn't the zombies; it was the people in the show.
Man, nigga, all I know is I don't want to hear none of that bitch. All the victim shit and the whining and the crying. You niggas is putting yourselves in compromised positions, and you don't want to shoot your way out. I don't want to hear that shit, bitch ass nigga. Straight like that. When you put them people back in the nigga, if these last 4 years was like this, what you think the next 4 years gonna be? And then another Democrat. Then the nigga.
Honestly, that was probably Donald Trump's best moment in the whole debate, is his closing statement and asking her, "Look, man, you keep talking about all this shit that you gonna do. You've been in office 3.5 years. You ain't done none of that shit yet. Like,
ain't even tried, man? Ain't even tried. No type of proposal. Like you ain't even never talked about some of this shit."
You hear that part T where Kamala was like, "I got a plan to do this, and I got a plan to do that," and he's like, "Donald Trump, do you got a plan?" And motherfucker said, "I got concepts of a plan."
But he told the truth though. At least that nigga told the truth.
Nigga said, "I got concepts of a plan. When I become president, I tell you what it is."
Straight cap. That nigga. What?
I was like, man, this nigga.
You know what that sound like to me? You know what that sound like to me? That sound like I'm coming out the fucking corner store, and a nigga run up to me and say, "Hey man, I got that gas," and I be like, "Yeah man, I need a 3.5. All right, give me the money. I'm finna go around here and get it.
No,
and I'm gonna bring it back."
No,
boy, no man, let me go with you. No, you stay right here.
You supposed to have that on you already. Like, nigga, you walking up to me selling something that you don't have on your person.
Oh, man, imagine walking up to the weed man and be like, "So man, what you got, man? What you got that gas?" And like, "Well, I got a concept of some shit."
I got a concept of some gas.
I ain't gonna say it's gas, but don't give me the money.
Hey, don't give me the money for it, and I'll show you what it is.
Boy, you trying to get shot around this bitch.
That motherfucker said, "I got a concept of a plan. I ain't gonna. I'll tell you what it is when I become the president." I was like, man, this nigga ignorant, bro. What the fuck? Bro, you can't pull that shit he was pulling on Joe Biden. Joe Biden started getting on his nerves, and he be like, "Man, I play golf better than this nigga, man." And Joe Biden like, "Man, you wish you played golf better." I'm like, how do you keep roping this nigga into these conversations? Bro, he just couldn't. Joe Biden. He couldn't shake Kamala, bro. He couldn't shake her last night, bro. She was ready.
Hey, speaking of Joe Biden, y'all remember when he gained over 600,000 votes in 4 hours? Like in the wee hours of the night, like between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m.?
Hey, man.
Shit, were they mail-in ballots?
Oh yeah, I seen that shit that you sent about the mail, talking about the mail-in ballots gonna be fucked up this year.
They already setting it up.
Possible.
Bro, how that happen every year? How every 4 years we get that little notification to say, "Oh man, the mail's tripping."
They already letting us know, nigga. Y'all get ready. I'm telling, hey man,
something that important should be like taken care of.
They do it every 4 years, bro.
If y'all,
I know.
If y'all don't mind me asking. Because I really believe shit's gonna hit the fan starting November 5th. After November 6th, shit is gonna hit the fan. Okay, if y'all don't mind me asking, you niggas are strapped, right?
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because nigga, you're gonna have to shoot somebody soon.